Let me ask you something. Have you ever started the fat loss phase, stayed consistent for weeks, maybe even months, and still felt like nothing was happening? You were eating better, training harder, and can see your weight on the scale moving down. But when you look in the mirror, you think, why do I still look the same? And it's usually the moment people quit. But what nobody tells you is that visual fat loss progress is the hardest in the beginning. This applies especially for belly fat loss. But the more you progress throughout your fat loss phase, the easier it will be to see the difference and continue progressing. If you do not understand the 4 stages of fat loss that you will go through, you might get demotivated and keep starting your fat loss journey over and over again. I do not want that for you. So in this video, I will walk you through the 4 real stages of fat loss. This is not just theory or influencer advice. These are the real phases people go through that make serious fat loss progress. Let's start with phase 1. I call this the invisible progress phase. This is where most people start around 25 to 30% body fat and their motivation is high to lose the fat. You finally commit to improving your lifestyle by cleaning up your nutrition, lifting weights more consistently, and the scale naturally starts moving down. This first phase is mostly about the low-hanging fruit. Literally just do this and you will see progress. Cut all the liquid calories from your diet, stop snacking completely between meals, and only consume 3 high-protein meals per day for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. On top of this, train consistently with weights around 3 times per week. This will take you from 25% to 20% body fat in 2 to 3 months without any extreme dieting approach needed. This is also how I leaned out from 25% to 20% body fat the first time many years ago. However, here's the frustrating part about this phase that makes it so difficult. Your physique barely looks different when you progress from 25% to 20% body fat. Your clothes might feel looser, but visually, the progress feels slow. Your belly still looks the same, and you kind of just became a smaller version of yourself. This is where many people give up, because psychologically, we expect fast visual results. Think of it like peeling layers off an onion. The first layers do not change the shape much. You need to keep going and more muscle definition will appear over time. The key message here is patience. I know this is not what most people want to hear, but I'm talking to you directly, personally, and I will always tell you the truth. If you start at 25 to 30% body fat, after your first 2-3 months of cutting, you will still have stubborn belly fat. Online, you will see these fake influencer posts of people going from obese to ripped in an 8-week challenge. What you see online from other people is not real life. My clients get awesome results, but they also go through a tough first 2 months. This is my coaching client Zakaria. Amazing progress, but in the first 2 months, the progress was not at its peak. The same goes for my coaching client Eric and Nabil too. The initial progress is usually not the most impressive visually, but if you keep going, you can see that the result becomes impressive. And if you keep going, you will reach stage 2, which I call the motivation phase. Typically, here you are at 20% body fat and looking to get to 15% body fat. Now the progress is starting to become visible. When you move to 50% body fat, your waist shrinks, face looks leaner, and muscles start showing shape. People begin noticing your progress. But there is a challenge around the corner. Your fat loss progress will start slowing down. Why, you may ask? Well, your body adapts. When you eat in a calorie deficit for weeks and months, your metabolism adjusts. You subconsciously move less because your energy levels drop, and this causes your daily calorie burn to go down. It's normal human biology. The human body likes homeostasis, stability. So if you eat fewer calories and lose body fat, your metabolism will change and your body will make you a bit hungrier to get out of a calorie deficit. So to keep progressing at this level when you are around 20% body fat and want to get to 15% body fat, you need more precision. Accurate calorie tracking matters more now. Before, we could just stop snacking, eat high-protein meals, and lift weights consistently, and the fat would drop off. But this doesn't work as well after losing your first 10 pounds of fat. Research shows many people underestimate their calorie intake by 200 to 400 calories per day. This can erase your calorie deficit completely. So I recommend at this stage to start tracking your calorie and protein intake. With calorie intake, eat 20 to 25% below maintenance calories. So if you maintain your weight at 2600 calories per day, eat between 2000 to 2100 calories per day. For protein intake, aim for at least 0.7 grams per pound of your goal body weight. Research shows this is an effective intake for muscle retention. I know that tracking your food intake requires more work, but it's rewarding work because that step from 20% to 15% body fat truly is a game changer. With consistent lifting, proper protein intake, and controlled calories, you can go from 20% to 15% body fat in another 2 to 3 months. And at 15% body fat, you finally look lean. For many people, this is already an excellent lean physique with visible abs. And just a quick point, if you're watching this and understand that getting to 15% body fat is a powerful change, but you struggle doing it alone, this is exactly what I help people with. In my one-on-one online coaching program, I personally design your training, nutrition, and keep you accountable throughout the entire process. Hundreds of clients have gone through these 4 stages of fat loss with me and achieved amazing results they could not get alone. So for professional guidance, you can apply through the link in my description. If your application is a good match, we will have a call to discuss your fitness goals and get the process started. Now let's continue to the next stage after reaching 15% body fat. I call this the precision phase, where you aim to go from 15% to a ripped 10% body fat. This is where ambition kicks in. You are already lean, but you want to get even leaner just once so you can stay lean for life. Because if you get lean properly once to 10% body fat, you have nice buffer space. Even if you go on holiday and regain some body fat, you will go back up to 15% body fat, which is still a great place to be. And you can easily get back to a nice 12 to 30% body fat after a 6-week mini cut. But this third precision phase after reaching 15% body fat requires a different commitment. If you start at 15% body fat, you are lighter now, meaning your body burns less calories when moving around. Metabolic adaptations are also stronger, so fat loss naturally slows down after reaching 15% body fat. To continue progressing, adjustments are needed. Usually, this means slightly lowering calorie intake further and adding some cardio in your routine. The calorie reduction should not be extreme. I am talking a 5 to 10% calorie decrease. So if you're eating 2100 calories to lose body fat, to get to 10% body fat, you may have to go down to 1900 or 2000 calories per day. A big mistake many people make when they try to get below 15% body fat is cutting their calories all the way down. But you will not be able to sustain good workout performance and risk muscle loss. The same principle applies for your cardio. Do not overdo it. Don't do cardio every day, but increase your step count. Go from, let's say, 8,000 steps to 10,000 steps per day. In terms of formal cardio, you can have 2 longer cardio sessions of about 30 to 40 minutes per week. And use diet breaks when needed. Go from 15% to 10% body fat does not have to be one big painful stretch. You can have a week at maintenance calories if you feel low energy, and then continue with the calorie deficit to reach 10% body fat. Going from this 15% to 10% body fat range takes another 2 to 3 months with these methods. But your journey does not stop here. There is a 4th phase after reaching 10% body fat. It's the phase nobody talks about, the maintenance phase. Once you reach your goal, you're lean, abs are visible, and progress pictures look amazing. But you're also fatigued from being months in a calorie deficit. And if you're not intentional, old habits slowly return. Calories jump up too fast, activity drops, and within months, the fat is coming back. All the hard work can disappear quickly. We are in 2026 now. 2 to 3 months pass by like it's nothing. So if you feel too comfortable and jump straight back into your old eating habits, in 2 to 3 months, you can regain a good chunk of that body fat you just lost. Unless you have this 4th intentional maintenance phase. Some people call this reverse dieting, but it essentially comes down to having a maintenance approach. Once you achieve your body fat target, your fitness journey is not over. You now need to learn how to maintain this result, and the first step is to bring your calories back up to maintenance and continue tracking nutrition for 1 to 2 months to establish a new routine. This allows your energy levels, metabolism, and hunger signals all to recover back to normal while preventing fat regain. Such a maintenance phase is how my clients like Eric got lean and also stayed lean long term. The reason my online coaching clients are so successful in their transformations is not just because of the initial result, but also because I set them up with a plan to maintain their progress long term while enjoying life. This is a great example of my coaching client from Germany who got lean last summer. And today, 5 months later, Klaas is still lean because we had a maintenance phase and a new lean muscle building goal after his fat loss phase. And I want these same results for you. If you have tried doing it alone but it has not worked out, apply to my private one-on-one coaching service by visiting the link in my description. I'll personally guide you step by step through your training, nutrition, and hold you accountable, so you can be my next success story. And whether you work with me or not, remember this if you're at the start of your fat loss journey. Fat loss gets harder before it gets easy. So do not get discouraged if it feels slow at the start. You need to keep going. And once you are at the end of your fat loss journey, close to your goal, do not fall back into old habits. Have a maintenance plan in place. And that was it for today's video. I hope you now have a better understanding of the 4 stages you will go through in your fat loss journey. As always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Here above I have an awesome new video for you, so go ahead and check that one out. And I will see you in the next one.